Okay, guys, I went to grab the microphone. I hope you can hear me well. I will just check with the live stream how I sound, because microphone is almost at the same frequency as my desktop audio. Don't ask about the background noise. It's doesn't matter, but just check. Alright, not bad, not bad. So I have been just searching for this microphone, wasn't able to find it to basically talk, and I did some analysis yesterday on the 6 hour live stream. Apparently I wasn't present on this live stream all the time because I went to the dentist, as you could saw. Probably nobody listened to this live because I sent them views. Okay, nice. So what we have here is a setup that I've set based on the TGR Trades bootcamp. He is a very good teacher. Basically, he has this mentorship. I haven't joined his mentorship because it requires a 4-figure payment in order to join. Whilst I'm not profitable trader yet, but we'll see. So what do we have here? So I wrote here. We got Euro news at 8 a.m. I could just share the whole screen, but I can't do this right now. But we got Spanish flash CPI, so consumer price index. Basically, it was lower than forecast, so this is bad for currency. Okay, I don't know why I wrote it was going to be good for currency. It was the exact opposite. But okay, we can delete this, sure. Book structure to the upside, it's breaking. Okay, yeah, so we saw that the price actually broke the market structure to the upside, but as I can see here, based on the closure of this last candlestick, if it will close below this lows, because I can show this to you, this is still considered a low, because you see this candlestick represents the down move, and the candlestick after represents the up move. So it's basically red, green, mine is gray, blue, but that doesn't matter. So if this candlestick closes below this low, that means there is enough bearish momentum, but that only might be to take out the liquidity here and then to continue rising up higher. Okay, so the news that was recently published was inflation rate year-on-year prelim. I think it's prelim. So we can see actual was greater than forecast, which is supposed to be good for currency, but we see the candle here going actually lower. So it's actually controverse to the news, and we don't actually always listen to the news because news can always like fuck up your setup. So that's why we don't trade the news on the release. I was doing this. I traded CPI news once I got lucky, once I didn't. We won't talk about this too much, so we can delete this text also because I'll be explaining to you guys in live. Okay, we see this candlestick pushing down further. That's not good, at least for us. Okay, surprise didn't reach the equilibrium yet. If you guys don't know what the equilibrium is, basically you need to watch the TGR's bootcamp, the first season he made. So the equilibrium is basically, how can I show this to you? We need to see a drop, rally drop. Okay, let's look at this rally right here. So we grab the GAN box tool, mark from the low, swing low to swing high. Okay, now we can see okay, this one isn't really effective. Okay, I'll find another one. Let's see, let's do that here. Not good. Okay, maybe this one. the equilibrium is basically a part of the trend divided into the premium and discount. In this case, this will be the discount zone because, okay, actually premium, sorry. Because this was in a shorts. And basically if banks wanted to short the trade, they would have to push the price to the expensive zone in order to short, because it will be easier for them. Okay, now in this case we see the price didn't, well, it barely broke the equilibrium right here. But if the price was to push if the price was to push itself right in this point, you know, it is actually a better confluence for us to look for shorts. Okay, so basically that's the whole concept of it behind it. It's not something complicated, it's actually pretty easy to understand. So what we have here is, okay, I can delete this also, I was writing Romans here, but so the price didn't broke to the equilibrium point. Basically we wanted to go into the premium zone. In the premium zone we have our points of interest, that is the order block. Why is this the order block? Because look, okay, right here, let me grab my brush, okay, right here are the highs, and those highs were taken out by this liquidity sweep. Okay, so we can assume the stop orders were actually filled. And what is this right here? This is also a low. Why? Because the candlestick, the gray candlestick shows us down move, and the blue candlestick shows us upside move. So this is basically like sorry, my phone. It's like basically like this. Okay, so down, up, nothing too complicated. So this is actually called the order block because orders were filled right here, and we expect the price to push back into it as a retracement. So we use the order block and fair value gap as a retracement, not as a confluence to enter directly. I hope that makes sense. So right here we can see the fair value gap that is also attached into this order block, which is a high confluence area for us. So right now we see this candlestick. I don't know if it's about to close below this low. If it does, we'll have to wait, I think, a couple of days in order for the price to push right into the zone. Okay. Sorry, yeah, my chair is fucking done. I also draw some Fibonacci levels, and this one seems to be the best for our option because it lays right above this fair value gap paired with the order block, but it is still in the order block, so this is relatively good actually. And we are expecting the price to hit this level. Why not this one? This is a low confluence level because it is not even in the order block or the fair value gap. Okay. So I also draw this little, what is it called? Fixed range volume profile. So it basically shows like the volume or I think the market strength, and basically in these high areas, in these low areas, those are the points you want to look at. So for example, this, you have very low volume, which is the point of interest, and here we have a point of control. But in our case, we don't really have anything interesting here, so we'll just delete this shit, but I won't do it. So yeah, that's basically the whole magic behind it. So I don't have too much to talk about this because I think I explained everything what's going on in this setup. Let me just take a look at these. Okay, nice, 18 views, 2 likes, that's good. Average view duration, yeah, 14 seconds. I bet someone is watching this stream, yeah. Okay. else can we say here? So what I always like to do is we have this indices, sorry. This one is a euro index. It basically shows where the euro is going, not the euro USD, just euro. So right now, okay, we can see this price isn't aligned perfectly. It has these spaces, so okay, that doesn't bother us. We can see the euro is actually dropping down, which is not good for our case because we want the euro to go up. But what we see on the dollar also is it is pushing up. Okay. I also wrote here that it was about to touch this order block. I mean, let's see, this candlestick, the price was supposed to go even lower, but it stayed in this order block. And we are expecting this price to touch this order block and then look for the confluence that the price will drop, whether this will be a break of structure to the downside or something like this. So basically, if the dollar drops right now, this is actually good for our pair because we are trading euro against USD. Okay, so if USD weakens, the euro still has this strength, and it basically gets like bigger because USD weakens against the euro. Actually, euro against the USD, but you get the point. Okay. So I hope my microphone is actually working well because my OBS it's not showing a good frequency. My desktop audio is too fucking loud for this. But yeah. Okay, you can look at the forex factor. We have S&P/CS composite. Okay, I don't know what this is. It's an orange folder news, which is like medium impact news. It is like very very impactful. Forecast is lower than previous. Okay, let's see. Okay, so actually greater than if actually is greater than forecast, this is good for currency. And you see the the forecast is actually showing us a lower reading than the previous price, which means the actual might be also lower than the previous price, which means drop for the USD. And if that happens, our euro USD has the potential to rise in our points of interest. Also on the 4 p.m. CB consumer confidence and JOLTS job openings. Let's see what we have here. So CB consumer confidence, actual greater than forecast is good for currency. Okay, so basically forecast is again showing us a lower reading than the previous price. Also for the JOLTS job, okay, fuck. Yeah, for this shit. Forecast is also holding a lower reading than the previous price, so this again can mean a decrease in the USD currency, and if that happens, in that case, our USD may rise up. But as we can see, this candlestick is right now shitting the fuck down, so this might not be good. I mean, it has this point where it might take liquidity and then continue up higher. But in the case it doesn't take the liquidity from this candlestick, and we go up and we have the short confluence right here, and if price starts to drop, we can aim our take profit to be right here, because I mean, if this liquidity doesn't get swept yet. Okay. Hopefully I explained everything here. It's just trying to get more into detail, but at the same time don't want to confuse too much. So as I said, so price actually broke structure to the downside. Now it's dropping, okay. And if it takes this liquidity sweep, okay, we have one confluence, it will go up. Then if it enters fair value gap, okay, that's good. If it enters order block also, that is even better. And if it touches this Fibonacci retracement level, it's even better actually, even though it's outside of the fair value gap, because we get these high confluence areas hit, and this is basically a lot of confluence for us to short this pair. But we'll see what happens. I'm not planning on letting this stream go for too long. Yesterday it was like 6 hours. That is basically due to the fact that I was in the city. I went to the dentist, so I left the stream open. Dollar broke the... Actually no, dollar sent the liquidity right here. No, sorry, it was the break structure. Yeah, because people will definitely like short here. I mean, okay, you can short the dollar index, I think. I haven't seen it in my MetaTrader. But you see this long wick candle with the bearish bottom. This is where people would like most likely enter and put their stop losses right here. So price has to take out this liquidity right here, so those stop orders, and if those stop orders get hit, that means the banks and big financial institutions have a lot of liquidity to push market further down, and that is good for Euro USD. So basically, if you noticed already, I don't actually focus on the support and resistance, well, supply and demand, it's same shit. Because those areas are like the points, so basically, I don't know, I can like draw, I don't know, resistance right here. And you see price actually reaches it, but what is the point? You see, price actually sweeps the liquidity from this high. And that's why I don't like to like trade the bounce offs and like if price reaches this high point that it will bounce off. No, the price has to take the liquidity from this stop. And that's basically, I take the liquidity concepts same as most people take supply and demand, okay? I mean, I will not be like smart here because I'm not a profitable trader yet, but this is basically just my journaling. Those live streams are meant to be like journals for my positions, okay? And if I lose the trade, I can always recap back to the live stream to see what I did wrong, okay? That is how I learn from mistakes. Okay, so we see this candlestick starting to lose momentum and actually push higher. We are on the 1 hour time frame and it has 20 minutes to close. If it closes, actually if it closes above this lows, it actually has like a bullish momentum, but I doubt this will happen because it's actually too big for this time. In 20 minutes we have the JOLTS job openings. So again, JOLTS job openings, lower reading than the previous price might lead to the lower actual like price, not the price, basically number, yeah, index. And that means our pair, if the USD goes down, our pair will go up. Okay, so I've set some timers here on this highs. So again, why is this a high? Why is this a high? So look, this candlestick represents an up move, and this candlestick represents down move, which means there is a high right here. Okay, so I can show it actually on the time frame. You see, up move, down move. What is this? A high. Okay, that is the whole concept. Focus me. Alright, so just look up. I'll be right back. Man, the water is good. Stay hydrated. That's the most important thing. Okay. 16 minutes. Nice. So we can go spotting this stuff onto the chart. Let's see. Let's see what we have here. This will be a very good example right here. So what we see here is, okay, liquidity gets swept by this low. The high gets broken, creating a break of structure. And what is the move prior to the break of structure? What do we call it? An order block, okay? Now right here we don't actually see any good fair values. One is here, but you can see price eliminated it. So what we have right here, a retracement. What we could also do is draw our equilibrium. Okay, we see the equilibrium gets hit, basically the discount price. And what we can also do is draw Fibonacci. Okay, so basically we're using as many confluences as possible. Okay, right here we see the price came down to the 61.8 Fibonacci retracement level. Oh yeah, what we could also do is grab our fixed range volume profile, drag it from this low to this swing high. Okay, nothing too special on this one, really nothing, so we can delete it because it's basically all the same here. So and what do we see here? Okay, so look, this is the high. Okay, so and this high gets broken by this candlestick. And what we could do is, when we see a break of structure, we don't wait for this big ass momentum candlestick because they would take like basically half of the take profit that we could already be in. So I personally would take a trade off of this candlestick because why? Because it broke structure, okay? And stop loss below this level because this liquidity still has the potential to get swept, okay? And what we could do now is aim for the previous areas where the liquidity hasn't been swept yet, so we can go on the bigger time frame, okay? Where the okay. And we could aim right above here and liquidity gets swept, okay? And this is one, this is 14.27 risk reward ratio. This is crazy, man. That's crazy. And this is how we actually find the perfect entry. This is the whole concept behind it. We want to enter at the bottom or at the top of a trend, rally, drop. I mean, it's still good if you actually enter somewhere right here, but again, you need to have all of those confluences right here. And that's me explaining it right now. Okay. What we could also do is, if we would see confluence right here for the shorts, we could aim for this order block, because this one still has the potential actually to get filled. Okay. So I will delete all this because we need it. Okay, then yeah. So let's go back to the 15-minute, no, 1 hour. Okay, so inflation rate actual is greater than forecast. This is good for currency. I don't know why it went down. Let's take a look at this. Actually, at 4. Wait, yeah. I have news at 3 p.m. This is basically TradingView. I think TradingView is only showing you like high impact news, though this one at 3 p.m. is medium impact. Okay, exactly 10 minutes until closure. Just take a look at the live stream. Hope the audio works fine. Okay, yeah, my audio is bugging on. I'm trying to fix this. Okay, right now I think it should work good. Damn, my microphone sensitive. grab something to eat. I will come back later to see what happens on the news release. Hopefully I will make it in time. I'll just disable my microphone so nothing will be able to hear in the background. Okay, I am back. My phone just vibrated into like nothing. Bro, but phone just vibrated. Okay. Yeah, I was just about to say that if we hit 3 likes, I might do the live stream at like 2 a.m. because I usually stay up to 2 a.m. to check the charts and stuff. Man, I'm fucking hungry. Didn't eat like anything since the fucking morning. Went to do the swim in the hottest fucking river out here. Almost cooked myself, but okay, yeah, this price looks like it's going to break this level. Definitely might continue down. We still have like 1 minute left. If this happens, this is most likely the break of structure, and the price might continue higher after this. And yeah, right now the news will come out. Let's see how price will react off of it. Again, this was like something I used to think, just to show you. Where is this brush? So basically, I used to think when the price would come, like right here, and the candlestick, if the candlestick would be like right here, I thought this was like a still a bearish momentum, but it actually didn't broke structure because on the same time frame, you know, wait, how can I explain this? So basically, on the same time frame, if the candle, okay, in this case the candle closed actually below it, but if the candle actually closes above this and leaves the wick, it doesn't mean the price will continue go. I mean, it's not considered a break of structure. And right now we see, yeah, price gaining some bullish movement. I think. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how this turns out. Okay. Looks indecisive. Looks very indecisive right now. Sometimes the thing is, sometimes the news release can like impact the market like right away like this. But okay, we just got the actual price. Yeah, it's lower than the previous one. What happened? Nothing. But what I was saying is, basically news like CPI and stuff like this can change the price very fast. In like the same second, it could go like I don't know how much pips up or down. But then you have some news like same red folder news, yes, but like they're not as high impact as like CPI or NFP that actually take a like longer time to develop the price direction. So yeah. So the orange folder news is probably the case where we need the price to like take longer to develop. And in this case, I'm actually thinking of rearranging the setup because we can see like the same shit right here. Okay, so what happened? Okay, so this is high. Liquidity got swept right here. Break of structure. And now, what is the move prior to what move caused this break of structure? Okay, this one, because it went right here from this top down and broke structure with this candlestick. So this is considered an order block, and here we have a fair value gap. Now, if we develop a fair value gap right here, okay, so if this candle doesn't like shoot right up, this would be considered a more precise fair value gap for us. It's basically more high confluence fair value gap, because if we're in downtrend we look for this downside of the fair value gap or order block in this case. So we could say this would be our confluence here. I mean, we are on the 1 hour time frame, and this is like a high time frame which holds higher power. So yeah, I would definitely consider this a rearranged setup right here. So if we wait for the price to retrace to this point, I would actually wait for the confluence to go in shorts. Okay, so we could just liquidity sweep on this other stuff. Yeah, whatever, I can mark it. But here's the thing actually. So we said this was a breakout structure, but if it was to be a liquidity sweep, then it would have to be in the uptrend. Okay, so our daily bias is actually downtrend, okay? And again, we're waiting for the price to get right to the bottom of the trend. And this is not support or resistance or anything like this. At least for me, this means that this area didn't experience the liquidity sweep yet. So what we are expecting right here is for this lows to get swept, and then the price might continue up higher. Or if we actually look from the weekly time frame, yeah, on the weekly time frame we have pure consolidation. I definitely wouldn't take trades off of this time frame, but on the monthly this is just a retracement. Okay, so you see this drop or retracement with a long ass consolidation lasting for a half a fucking year. Actually no, this is like a year and a half. Damn. So shit. So we have to wait another 55 minutes for the news to come out, and we'll see where this one pushes it. Because the next news is actually tomorrow, and I don't really want to wait for tomorrow on this live stream. We can do it like, as I said, at 2 AM if we hit 3 likes, and we hit 3 likes as I can see it on my phone. Yeah. Yeah, my phone is getting destroyed by those notifications. Okay, so you see the price pushing higher. I don't know for how much time this will last, because I noticed that sometimes and price makes this long candle, it will immediately go high up, but it won't like go too high. Basically, make a small retracement and then go like continue pushing down further. In this case, I don't know. I wouldn't this consider like a break structure. I don't know because it barely broke it. But still, I would like wait this price, this candle to hit our point of interest. And if we actually draw our Fibonacci, let's see. Okay, we got some levels. This is a fair value gap, which includes the 78.6 retracement level. And right here, in 1 hour, we'll be able to see if this is the fair value gap or not. It probably will be. And the price still has to go down and then come back to the fair value. But this will last a lot of time. Yeah, so as you can see, price continues to go down in this week. According to the most of the people, like retail traders, this will be probably considered a consolidation. Then price breaks out the consolidation, but this is like a fake out because our bias is a downtrend. Okay, and basically a lot of people probably set their stop orders right here, and this liquidity gets swept, and it broke structure. My connection's fucking me up. String current bitrate is slower than the recommended bitrate. The fuck should I do? Okay. Price came up again. Let's see where this will take us. Okay, so the candlestick is starting to rise, I see. Let's see what's going on in the 30. Okay, this one happens. 5 minutes, yeah. Okay, what do we have here? A very bullish candle. Okay, so see, this is a perfect example right here. This is a top. And let's see if this top will get taken out. Okay, yeah, it did. And price continues up higher. And this candlestick is very bullish. It doesn't even has like any wicks or something. Didn't give sellers any chance. See? And this top got taken out. Now we wait for this top to get taken out, and if this happens, price might continue up higher to our points of interest. And here we can see lots of fair value gaps. And that's why I like to scale up to the bigger time frame. 1 hour, okay. Let's say 30 minutes. Right here we have a fair value gap, right here is a smaller one. I actually wouldn't consider this as a fair value gap because it's too small. I mean it still is, but look at our Fibonacci retracement levels. They are right here. But on the 1 hour we still have a fair value gap right here. Okay, so I might just mark this one out. Okay. We can use the GAN box. Actually, here's our half. So here's the 50 retracement level, but I'll still draw this one. So here we have fair value gap. Here we have an order block. We have Fibonacci retracement levels. We have also equilibrium. We have liquidity swept. We have breakout structure. And this is the perfect confluence for us to enter. If we see confluences on a retracement onto the downside. Okay. Yeah, okay, so we see if this candlestick closes above this highs, let me just mark this. If this candle closes above this highs, we will consider this a breakout structure, meaning the price will continue to rise up higher. Now I am actually concerned about this candlestick. Is this blue or what is this? Damn, I have to like... Yeah, this is just an indecisive doji, or what is this? Basically nothing. I don't know if I should consider this a top or not, but like those crosses, they don't, I think, mean anything, either low or top. They're just like indecisive price points. Yeah, just don't focus on them. What we need to focus on is this. Okay, so price went down a bit. Let's see if it will close above. I think this will be like still like considered as an order block actually, but I would not take it in my plan because it is, the whole setup is just too small. So we will see what this candlestick will tell us. Let's set the reminder, I don't know. Okay, yeah. What the? Yeah, this shit is a nightmare. I'm not setting this up again. Fucking reminder. No. Just delete this one. 20 seconds, let's see. Man, I hope this candle closes above this line, but I don't think it will. Yeah, it looks like it won't. Yeah, there's no chance. Okay, so we can wait for this next candlestick. I mean, it's in reversal. Actually, in the 1 minute, it actually broke structure, yes, but 1 minute is like, it is a very weak time frame, and I don't like to. Wait just a second. Damn. Okay, guys, I apologize for this disturbance. Okay, so what was I talking about? Yeah, the 1 minute is a very weak time frame, but we can actually see price breaking the structure right here from this one. But yeah, this isn't good because price has to like break structure of these ones, but I don't like to look at this time frame. Okay, so this candlestick, if this one closes above this high, then we can consider this a break of structure. So you see this candlestick, this doesn't mean it broke structure even if it did on the 1 minute, but the 1 minute is again too weak time frame. So we'll see what this candle will say to us. Okay, it is above the line. No way, it should right up here. Alright, so this one actually might be the one, but I'm not sure. Again, market can do whatever it wants, so we won't depend on this guy. So it's basically doing up and downs right here on this point. Okay, 2 minutes left. Right, we see right here fair value gap, but again 5 minute is low time frame, so I would scale up to like 1 hour or something, or at least 30 minutes. Here we can see again one more fair value gap and basically market, why not? And I think this one has a higher probability to be respected, because this one is too high up, and we also have a Fibonacci retracement level here. And basically some guy said that, I don't know where I heard this, but if we're in the downtrend and the price is reaching up to the fair value gap, it will most likely go to the bottom of the fair value gap, or the bottom one. Sorry, fuck, can't speak today. Okay, half a minute, let's see. Again, this is another confluence to enter. So basically, if price breaks structure, we can see it actually took the liquidity right here, and if it breaks structure, this is actually the signal to buy. But again, our daily bias is the downtrend, and we want to follow the trend, not trade against the trend, because you are trading then against the big financial institutions that have like a big market power basically. So I think according to this candlestick, it looks like price will push higher. Again, we will see. I might just exit the stream at like 3 hours or something, because I can then like do live again at 2 a.m. or something basically. Okay, yeah, this candlestick is shooting up. Okay, it closes on the 1 minute like this. If this is how it closes on the 1 minute, that's some bullish momentum right here. But again, I would not trust the 1 minute, because this is like the minimum possible time frame. It's showing us some good rallies right here. Broke structure 2 times, took the liquidity. Nice one, nice one. Now we're aiming for the fair value gap. If you look at the 4 hour, let's see. Alright, maybe my setup was a bit incorrect, because this was actually a break of structure right here. It broke structure and actually retraced to it and then came down. And this is actually a fair value gap. So I think we could easily delete this, right? Don't need it anymore. Just to make stuff simpler. Okay. Delete for the profile. Delete this too, yes. Alright. So we're clean. Okay, the 30-minute candle is about to close. We will see where this one will close. 2 more minutes left. Okay, this candle is showing us, it's leaving a wick behind it, but we will see. I might like teach some strategies on this channel, but I don't want, because I learned this from the TJR, and I don't want to like steal his strategies. So until I don't make my own, I probably wouldn't like teach like lessons on this channel, unless some of you guys want to. But as you can see, we have 23 views, which is not like You get the point. So 20 seconds, let's see. Price is leaving a wick behind it. I don't like this. I mean, here is the what? Here's the retracement level. 38.2, okay. We have these lows. We'll see, we'll see. I mean, it broke structure right here. Okay, yeah, it looks like it's going down. And this is not where we have to be like conscious. Sorry, not. We have to like pay attention onto this because this order block still hasn't got filled. And this order block. Yeah, this here's the order block, like another one right here, and both of them didn't get filled. Actually, this one did. Actually, yeah, this one did, because it broke structure right here. Price came up here, and boom, came down. And I'm concerned about this one because this one hasn't got filled yet. It broke structure right here. But this wicks weren't able to reach this point. I wouldn't consider this a break of structure right here. I mean, again, we will see. So remember, trading is all about patience and waiting. Okay, broke structure right here. Took the liquidity sweep, broke the structure, and prior to this break of structure, I'd actually consider this an order block, but on a 5-minute time frame, I don't know. So price actually could potentially go down here and then come up. So I'm trying to be minimalistic and simple right here in order to not confuse anyone. We can wait like another half an hour for the news to come out, and then we'll see the reaction. And okay, as we can see, the price is starting to go into this zone. And again, first it has to pass the equilibrium point. We actually have 3 fair value gaps right here. Okay guys, so we're gonna see some bearish momentum right here. Okay, the price is making a doji. Sorry, evening star or whatever this is. I don't like to focus on these patterns. I don't know. So the 15 minute has 5 minutes to close. Sorry, 4 minutes. According to what it's doing right now, it isn't giving a good signals. I mean, as we said, price could potentially still come up with this order block because it broke structure right here. So this will be also considered an order block right here because yeah, we can see price going down to it, but the question is, will it bounce off of it? Okay, now it came down to this order block right here, but we can still mark our Fibonacci levels. This is the fair value gap. Here we don't see any fair value gap. So this is the only fair value gap right here, also in the order block. Okay, I will mark it here. Okay. Okay, slight reaction off of it. Okay. This whole thing is considered an order block. Okay. It is around 38.2 retracement level. We'll see how this goes. Again, don't take any trades, any longs on this one because the overall trend is bearish. Okay. I'm actually interested in making like a video for you guys. I mean, I can make like a video on the candlesticks and because I would like love to teach actually. Okay, it didn't close below the fair value gap. I mean, it's in the order block, so technically it could go wherever it wants now. But we're actually looking for another like a pattern like this, like the break of structure to the upside. Okay, and if it breaks this one, then it will most likely go into our points of interest. see. So this is our setup. A little bit messy right here. So we are forming new high right here. Okay, let's focus on bigger time frames. I won't look to the 5-minute time frame. I mean, it's still like, again, the week went below the fair value gap, but that doesn't mean it's broken. The fair value gap is broken when the price closes below it. That's when we can look for other confluences. But for now, it's, again, look at this. It's giving us some bullish momentum right here. I mean, I'm concerned about this time it has left to form a candle. I think this one actually has a potential to actually go up. I mean, again, I don't focus on 1 minute time frame, but right here we can see a bullish candlestick going back into the fair value gap. No, on the 1 minute, yes, it broke the fair value gap, but again, 1 minute is a weak time frame, so we will be looking on the 5 minute again. And yeah, it's gaining some bullish momentum right here. We'll see what happens until the closure of the candlestick, which is 1 minute and 40 seconds remaining. This is a good reaction. I'd consider this a very good reaction right here. Okay, so we need to break these highs right here. Again, I will probably end this stream very soon, or maybe after the news comes out, and then I will continue streaming at like maybe 2 a.m. because I still have some shit to get done for today. I mean, I've done most of my daily routine. Okay, yeah, we can see this candlestick going below fair value gap. It's actually going to this one. Okay. Very interesting. But it doesn't look strong, actually. Like, okay, came up again. Let's see. I hope it doesn't stay like a doji. Alright, yeah, I doubt this will like stay in this fair value gap. It has 15 seconds left. Maybe it will stay in this order block, which is also like just fine. But we'll see. It's actually going to this fair value gap. It closes into it. Alright. Not bad. Okay, I think we can delete this one. Sorry, not fair value gap. Sorry, this is actually order block, not fair value gap. My bad. And it has again a little direction off of it, but who knows how long this direction will last, because yeah, now it's very indecisive at the beginning with the formation of the candlestick. It reached out 61.8 retracement level. Now we'll see what happens of this one. Based on use, I don't think we analyzed this one. Let me see on the Forex Factor. So 3 p.m. No, 4 p.m. We're looking for 4 p.m. So previous news was lower than previous, which is bad for USD, good for Euro USD. And in 10 minutes we have CB consumer confidence, which has a negative reading again for the USD. If the USD is lower, Euro USD is higher. Okay, and also we get the lower reading or negative reading for JOLTS, job openings. So this might lead to the increase of the Euro USD currency pair. Okay, the 4 hour price is, can't really tell what price is doing on the 4 hour. This is just the beginning of the candle. Let's see, 1 hour also same. I mean, it could potentially go up, but wait. Okay, yeah, it broke this one. 1 hour has 7.5 minutes to close. Let's see. Okay, got a slight reaction off of this order block. Bullish candle. 1 minute and a half till closure. And this is a good reaction of this retracement level. Actually made it like a higher low. I hope it will stay like this. So 1 more minute till closure. Nice, man. Average view duration is 21 fucking seconds. Damn. Okay, nice reaction. Nice momentum. Let's see if it will stay like this. Okay. Below this level. The bounce off of this level is a good signal for longs, but again, we are in the downtrend. So basically what I'm trying to do is like match all of those time frames, monthly, weekly, daily, and then on, to be like on the same bias, basically for all of them to be bearish. And in this case, this is actually the truth. Okay, on the 5 minute, yeah, okay. Alright. What is this message always? My connection is good. What the fuck you want? Now this always happens when before the news come out. Like the candle would go down, so then the news would go like shoot up. I mean, it's not always the case, but like I've seen those moves. Right now it gave us like a reaction off of nothing, but we'll see. We'll have to break anything right here. The next BOS is right here, above this high. And in 3 minutes, we'll see what the news will say. Alright, got 2 views, that's good. Alright, so the countdown for the actual what? I don't know what actual index is starting. So 3 minutes until closure, and we'll see how those news turn out. Both of the news are negative reading for USD, which means positive reading for Euro USD. So, and this one actually has like a big potential to breaking this high, because it might create like a very big up move, just break structure. So I actually set a timer on this one, because why not? Beeping in my fucking ears, air blasting. Alright. A very indecisive move. So man, I hope you guys can actually hear me well, because this microphone, I mean, it's actually pretty good, but okay, we got some bearish momentum. As I said, this might be due to a news reaction, because as I said, price can like go down and then shoot up right on the news. I mean, this is what happens most of the time with CPI, I think, at least how I saw it. Yeah, CPI is like a basically suicide zone. I don't trade this shit again. We have got one very dedicated viewer that has not yet left the stream. That's nice to see. And in 1 minute we'll find out the price direction of a news. Again, might not be like instant reaction, because the news aren't like very high impact. I mean, where they are marked with a high impact, like the red folder, but it doesn't mean like the news will like shoot up straight. So we need to wait for this. And the next news are actually tomorrow at 11 a.m. Core CPI flash estimate. Okay, those are some high impact news on that. And actually on the euro, which has lower reading. That's not good. Okay, 30 seconds. This candle is very indecisive. Okay. 5, 4, 3. Okay, I'm not gonna count down because. Okay, we'll see. Alright, it isn't really going up. Let me check the actual price on this one. It's pending. Okay, the reading is still, for the CB consumer confidence, the reading is still lower than previous. We're waiting for Jolt's job openings. Okay, it's higher than previous. That's why we don't trade the news, because you can see the reading, but when the actual comes out, it's not exactly what you expect it to be. So let's see where this one will take us. It's a long ass wick right here. It actually broke structure to the downside. I mean, not yet, because you don't see candle formation yet. It's still forming. But on the other hand, there is still German prelim CPI month on month with a higher than previous reading. I mean, forecast is higher than previous during all day. So this is probably why price is starting to consolidate right now. Yeah, it's not in a great condition. Let's see if this one breaks the structure right here. We've got 2 minutes left. Sorry, 3 minutes. It's coming down. Man, if this one closes actually below this low, I'm about to like rearrange the whole fucking setup. Yeah. It doesn't look like it's going to go back up. So okay, 1 minute left. It's pushing down even further. That's not good to see. Okay, broke structure right here. This might be actually the order block. No, I will delete this Fibonacci level and delete this fair value again, because it will most likely get destroyed. Delete this one. Yes. Alright, 20 seconds left. Pushing down. What do I have here? Wait, what? Oh no, actually, job openings are actually lower than previous. I didn't notice this. Okay, yeah, so it looks like it actually like depends on the forecast. So if it's bigger than forecast, then it's like, man. So CB consumer confidence is bigger than forecast and previous, which is good for USD, bad for Euro USD. The JOLTS job openings is bigger than forecast but lower than the previous, but it should still result, because forecast doesn't actually mean like anything. If the actual is slower than previous, it's like price goes down. But looks like it's crossing in this example, and yeah, this one just broke straight right here, so I'll delete this order block. Probably leave this setup. Maybe the price will still come up here, I'm not sure, but I think this will be it for this live stream. Again, I said, if we get like 3 likes on this live stream, then I'll probably do like this live stream at like 3 a.m, 2 a.m. Again, I'm not sure, because I don't know if I will be like awake at this time, but yeah, this is it for this live. See you in the next one.